The recent joint appearance of the Princes of Wales and King Charles III and Camilla on Commonwealth Day showed great unity. Although Kate and William are not yet kings, their behavior and style reflect many similarities with the kings of Spain, Letizia and Felipe VI. In both cases, the health of the monarchs has strongly influenced family life. Charles III faces a tough battle against cancer, while the emeritus King Juan Carlos I has had to deal with complications that have kept him away from royal duties. The health of the kings has tested both the British and Spanish families, and has given the heirs the opportunity to demonstrate their strength to the public. Family distance between siblings, something common in both royal houses like William and Harry. Letizia and her sister Telma Ortiz have maintained a distant relationship, both personally and in the media. The British and Spanish royal families have dealt with internal tensions and estrangements that have been widely discussed in the media. William and Harry have had a tense relationship since the Sussexes distanced themselves from the royal family, just as Letizia and Telma have dealt with their differences. Although the situations are different, the distance between the members of these families brings them closer, because it is something they have in common. Tensions and differences have marked their family relationships, both in Spain and the United Kingdom. Kate Middleton and Prince William, inspired by the kings of Spain despite the challenges they face. The Princes of Wales seem inspired by how the kings of Spain handle their family responsibilities. During Commonwealth Day, Kate Middleton, with her red coat and pearl necklace, showed the strength of her relationship with William. The prince, who has been a crucial support in her cancer treatment, has not left his wife's side at any time. In their public appearances, Kate and William show a unity similar to that of Felipe VI and Letizia. Although they have not yet ascended to the throne, their behavior reflects the stability that the kings of Spain have consolidated over the years. The gestures of complicity between Kate and William evoke the closeness and affection that has always been seen between Letizia and Felipe VI. Both the Princes of Wales and the kings of Spain present themselves as a model of family stability. Despite personal and family difficulties, both marriages have maintained their unity. The lessons they both offer are clear. Solidarity and mutual support are essential to maintaining the integrity of the royal institution. The delicate health of Charles III and Juan Carlos I, and the distance between siblings are some of the similarities shared by both crowns. The recent appearance of the Princes of Wales reaffirmed their strength as a couple, inspired by other members of royal houses like the kings of Spain. Although difficulties persist within both families, unity remains the key to their public image. A U.S. judge has issued a major update in Prince Harry's visa row, stating files must be made public by next week. Judge Carl Nichols gave a deadline of Tuesday, March 18, to release the files that will show whether the prince's immigration paperwork is in order. The judge also approved redactions that suggested the Department of Homeland Security, adding they were appropriate. It is not clear at this stage what information would be released, although DHS lawyers previously said 3 items would be released with redactions, but that a 4th must be kept private. The right-wing Heritage Foundation sued the DHS last year, following the agency's decision to deny a Freedom of Information request for the Duke's documents. The think tank has argued that Harry either received special treatment from the Biden administration or had lied on his immigration forms. In his memoir, Spare, as well as his Netflix TV series, Harry said he had previously used cannabis, cocaine and magic mushrooms. In his order, Judge Nichols, who had been appointed by U.S. President Donald Trump, added, "The government has provided the court with its proposed redactions to the documents, those redactions appearing appropriate. The government is ordered to lodge on the docket the redacted versions of those documents no later than March 18, 2025. The case has been embarrassing for Harry, who had been quizzed on whether he could be deported if he was found to have lied. But Mr. Trump recently said Harry would not be ordered out of the country, while also taking a swipe at his wife Meghan Markle, who he branded terrible. Judge Nichols previously refused a request from the Heritage Foundation to release all the documents, saying he had a right to privacy, but he later reconsidered during a fresh hearing, saying he wanted to reveal as much as possible. He said during a previously hearing, "In my view, that has to happen. The judge added he wanted to make the maximum amount of material public as possible. He did not want to reveal the prince's immigration status, meaning there could be heavy redactions in some areas. Niall Gardiner, the director of the Margaret Thatcher Center for Freedom at Heritage, appealed to the U.S. president to make the files public. He added the president put border security and the application of the rule of law a top priority. Prince Harry has been open about his past drug use and said that cannabis helped heal his trauma following the public death of his mum, Princess Diana. The DHS wrote, "Even though he is a public figure, Prince Harry still maintains a privacy interest in these types of records and in his immigration or visa status generally. Even if public figures may have a diminished expectation of privacy, they do not surrender their privacy interests entirely." But the DHS said Heritage merely recounted a litany of allegedly suspicious circumstances that lack any substantiation. The DHS dismissed the Heritage Foundation's claims as a bare suspicion of government misconduct, and that making the prince's paperwork public would not shed meaningful light on its functions.